It's July 15th, 2026, and this is my garden. I just did some planting today, and I'll be doing more planting when it gets a little cooler. But here are the beautiful tomato plants that are doing so well. So many tomatoes, all throughout. So many tomatoes, so many. And I've just planted down here some green beans, peas, so they can climb up here. I planted some more radishes. I just transplanted that basil from right there because I had to make an opening for the thyme, and the oregano, they got planted today. And here got planted today mint. Behind there got planted dill. And I even planted more rosemary to add to that. And this is kale down here. This is all kale down here, and chard and some other things in there. This is there's gonna be a lot of growth in the shade there because beans like the shade. These are still some smaller cherry tomato plants coming up. These are my basils that are doing really great. I just I pruned them and cut off all the bottom leaves and all of they were flowering. That's the second time they flowered. You can see I've bluntly cut them there. They've been harvested many times. Those are the beets. They're doing very well in the bag. And in the other bags I just planted today, this will be the hot peppers. This is the regular peppers. And there will be a lot of little sprouts that I will end up taking out, some of them, weeding them out, and then putting them in more bags. I have to get more bags and more dirt. I ran out of bags and dirt. And in behind here, well, here's my other basil plant hanging out here. It's the big guy. I left this one out for anybody to pinch leaves off of to eat. Behind here, I have asparagus. That is asparagus. And right down in there is ginger. That's ginger. And I just planted in here, it might be too late, but some squash, some butternut squash, and I'm gonna put a trellis, this same trellis that I've got here, I'm gonna put right there and let the butternut squash grow that way. And here are my potatoes, 2 bags. They are getting near the end now, you can see, because they're starting to die back, but there's a lot of green still, so that means they're still growing. And I also just planted today, they've got a bit of sunshine right now, but they like the shade. This is going to be spinach. Generally they'll be in the shade because the sun usually comes that way. Right now it's about 5 o'clock and there the sun is right there, over there. Anyway, yeah. So there's my little seat and all my gear. I'm just about to go in. I've watered the whole yard. I've planted strawberries here. I don't know if this will work, but for now. And I've planted some cilantro in there too as well. And in our whole garden, we have blueberry bushes everywhere. Everywhere. Hi, you guys. So look at that. It's packed with blueberries. And although there were a ton of blueberries all along here, I ate probably 100 today while I was watering. I watered, the entire garden is watered. So this one got cleaned off by all of us. But this one still has a lot. Like, look at all that. Wow. Beautiful. And some kids have been picking them too, but there are just so many of them. Wow, look at that. So there are blueberry bushes all along here, all along. So there's a couple, there's another one there. Look at how much there is on that one though. Wow. I picked a ton off that one too already. So these ones are a little smaller. They don't have as many, just a few. More here. This one had quite a few too. I ate quite a few off this one. The kids came and picked this one. We have a school nearby. And people just walking by, you can see the street right there. Another blueberry bush. And another one. This one had a lot too, but it's been picked a few times by all of us in the building here. Another one. Beautiful. Beautiful. and another two. There's two. One, two. So I think altogether I counted about 20. I watered the grass too because you can see it's just so dry. Yeah, that's the garden on July 15th. And when it gets a little bit cooler, I'm planting the broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts in that patch right in the back there. That is empty right now. That'll be cauliflower, broccoli. Yeah, and this is kale right here. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, well that's about it. That's the garden on July 15th.